Hello everybody, this is Paul Chapman from the 12 Earthly Branches Study Group and Following Daily Flow. And as I mentioned in the Following Daily Flow second intro video about this discourse by Zheng Qinan, which is translated by Yaron Seidman, if you go to this web address here, yaronseidman.gumroad.com / you can purchase this ebook directly from him. It's it's under $20, I think, so it's a great buy, and it's a fabulous lot of information, especially in relation to herbal medicines as well. Okay, so we will start, and I'm just going to read through it because I love reading it myself, and we'll see where we go from here. So the Kan water trigram, this one, and Qian heaven trigram. So Kan water trigram accounts for water. It belongs to yin and is blood. True Yang resides within it. The middle line is heaven. Heaven's one gives birth to water. In the body, it is the kidneys, a tiny bit of True Yang contained between the two yin. It resides in the realm of Zheng Yin. It is the root and true seed of human life. So if we just go back and look at King Wen's arrangement, here we see the heaven trigram. If we look at the northern hemisphere, then this is in the northwest, or the southwest for the southern hemisphere. And we can see it's this central line of heaven that moves over into Kan water, which resides in the watery cold, you could say, which is why it says in here that it relates to yin and his blood, that it is the one. So in the numerology, 1 is water, 2 is fire, 3 is wood, 4 is metal, 5 is earth, and that's the latent potential numbers. And then we get 6 with water, 7 with fire, 8 with wood, and 9 with metal, and 10 again in the center. They're the accomplished numbers. So that's what he's referring to here. Heaven 1 gives birth to water, and in the body it's the kidneys. Zheng Yin can be related to all the 3 yin, so Tai Yin, Xiao Yin, and Shui Yin. It's also, of course, urinary bladder 67, but it means the ultimate or the extreme of yin. So True Yang has been called Minister Fire, Gate of Life Fire, Dragon's Thunder Fire, Rootless Fire, Yin Fire, and Empty Fire. When it is diseased, it comes under the following descriptions. Yuan, original Qi, does not receive. Original Yang scatters outwards. True Fire ascends upwards. Kidney Qi does not receive. Qi does not return to its origin. Solitary Yang surface upwards. Empty Fire rushes upwards, etc. All sorts of names describing the one Yang in the middle of the Kan trigram. The origin of this one Yang has transformed from the pre-heaven of Qian metal. Therefore, it has the name dragon. One Yang lands in the midst of 2 yin and transforms into water. It establishes the extreme range of water. Yang is then the root of water. Water quality is to flow downwards, and this is Kan's fixed position in the post-heaven arrangement, so King Wen's arrangement. It is an unchangeable position. One should know that the dragon at this time is the newborn dragon. Dragon means the one Yang in the middle of Kan. It is unable to soar to excite the clouds and scatter rain. It can only dive into the abyss where water becomes its residence. With water's nature, it succeeds in becoming peaceful in this lower position, and it bows its head underneath. So we can also see in the encountering, or the hexagram number 24 turning back or return, the number 44 encountering on the vertical axis of the branches Zi and Wu, and the meridians gallbladder and heart, how that the baseline of the return hexagram is the one Yang as well. being born. It is tiny and in its origins. But we can also see in the encountering hexagram how that quality of the dragon, what does it say, unable to soar, it can only dive into the abyss. So that descending nature of the young Qi. So with diseases where, for example, empty fire rushes upwards, it clearly binds with the surging water. Water is yin. If the water surges 1 fraction, the dragon surges as well 1 fraction, and the dragon is fire. If the water is higher 1 foot, then the dragon is higher 1 foot as well. The dragon is roaming because the water is surging. It is not that the dragon fails to dive and acts contrary to its normal state. Therefore, the classic state, when the yin surges, the yang must decline. One can realize that by the application of medicinals, one must support the yang and restrain the yin. And so, as soon as the town doctor sees an empty fire rushes upwards, he doesn't even inspect the vital whys and wherefore. He opens his mouth and says, nourish the yin and descend fire. He self-proclaims to have grasped the problem and not even think of the principle where when yin surges means that kidney water is exuberant, yang is deficient. Yang deficient means that the emperor fire is weak. And so he doesn't support the yang and to the contrary nourish the yin even more. It is truly not less than adding frost to a snowfield. I wonder what you think of that, you herbalists. Isn't this the common hand of medicine? Whenever I see a disease such as empty fire rushes upwards where the patient loves to drink warm liquids and can't stomach anything cold, it is self-evident that nourishing the yin is a mistake. Also, when I say that cinnamon and aconite cause the fire to return to its origin, no one knows the meaning of it. They don't know that cinnamon, aconite and dry ginger are a pure ball of raging fire. When fire is vigorous, then yin disappears on its own. It is like the strong sun that scatters the clouds until they disappear. Moreover, the power of cinnamon and aconite can supplement the yang in Kan and Li. Their character is extremely upright and unyielding. They can erase completely the yin qi that has overstepped its authority. And Li here is the Li fire trigram. So when the excess of yin is completely erased, then the great space opens up a wide corridor. Above and below establish peace naturally and without unilateral flourishing. How can this not be seen as truly leading fire back into its origin? I wonder if anybody can shed light on what the great space is and how it opens up a wide corridor. I'm wondering if that's the space in the back, the space between the upper, lower and upper, middle and lower GL cavities and the spine. I'm wondering if that's the space. And without unilateral flourishing. So if yang flourishes, yin must diminish. If yin flourishes, yang must diminish. So here he's suggesting that by just working on the yang, we're actually getting the correct directional flow, and therefore one, either yang or yin or qi or blood don't dominate over the other. So all through history, commentators didn't search out the reality under the surface where one yang is being submerged in the water. This caused later students ignorance with having nothing to depend upon. Countless people died under nourishing yin and descending fire. Truly, it is a corrupt practice through the ages and a great regret to the school of medicine. Pretty heavy words, but if our aim is to do no harm, then we must consider this contribution from Zheng Qinan. And here's his discourse on the Li fire and Kun-Earth trigrams. So Li trigram accounts for fire. It belongs to yang and is qi. True yin depends upon it. The second line is the earth, Kun. The earth's number 2 gives birth to fire. In the body, it is the heart, a tiny bit of true yin contained between the 2 yang. It resides in the north, southern hemisphere, or the south in the northern hemisphere, and has the appearance of the sovereign. It is the most respected among the 12 officials. It is a servant of the 10,000 spirits and the master of the human body. Therefore, it is said, heart stores the spirit. True Yang in Calm begins from Qian's origin. This is 1. True Yin in Li begins from Kun's origin. This is 2. 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 1. Each serve as the root for the other. It contains the meaning of husband and wife. Therefore, at the time of Zhe, the first yang launches, and it stirs true water upward to interact with the heart. At the time of Wu, the first yin is newborn, and it subdues the heart fire to interact downward with the kidneys. 1 rises and 1 descends, and they come and go endlessly, and with that Xing and Ming have formed. So daily energy for life and the lifespan commanded from heaven, Zheng Qinan attributed to those Jin and Ming. I'm sure there are other interpretations that we can share if you will. And that's the end of this little piece by Zheng Qinan. The 12 Earthly Branches study group. If you're interested, we go into, well, we get to hang out for 2 hours once a month to discuss the material presented for each month, which is in video and PowerPoint form. You can join any time. There's all the branches are on it. Well, actually, they're still being developed. So we're up to the heart of the Wu branch now. So we've done lung, the yin branch with lung, the mao branch with large intestine, the chen branch of stomach, the ci branch of spleen, and now the wu branch of heart. So we've still got small intestine through to sanjiao, the 6 of the latter, or sorry, 5 of the latter 6 branches as we descend towards the winter. But yeah, if you're interested, click that link on the top. And also on this landing page, you can download the 81 essential charts. So there is, like I said, there's loads of information there. Some of it will be beneficial immediately. If I can get a... No, I'll just leave it for now. But if you're interested, go on there, download the charts, and any questions on that, you can have a chat on our Following Daily Flow Facebook group, or you can just personal message me directly. All right, everyone, thanks for that, and I'll see you in the next recording or on the group.